Welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be another garage workout of the day. I constantly get asked how long do I train and how many days a week do I train. I've made several videos about this topic in the past, but if some of you are curious, weight training only consists about 2 to 3 days. 3 days would be a maximum of weight training days that I would do per week, because most of my training is cardio based or MMA training, which is also cardio / strength if you're doing BJJ. So I'm mostly what I do is run and do MMA training, and weight training just to stay strong and for stuff like jiu-jitsu and just your everyday stuff. So you don't need to be pumping iron every day unless that's something that you enjoy doing. So I'm not telling you what to do, but this is what I do and this is what works for me. So today's workout of the day is going to consist of 7 exercises. Every workout is different and I just come up with it as I go, usually when I'm warming up for 20 minutes. So every warm-up consists of 10 minutes of jump rope and some resistance band prep work. If you watch any of my previous videos, there's tons of warm-up exercises on there. And I also incorporate Mace Bell swings into it as well as part of my warm-up to warm up my upper body and shoulders, especially if you're going to be doing any type of heavy training with your shoulders, because injuring your shoulder is not fun. Done it in the past and it hurts and it really wrecks you for a long time. So just don't hurt yourself. So the first exercise is going to be a Mace Bell exercise, and I like incorporating this one, especially if my back feels tight or my upper body feels tight. And it's a Mace Bell row with a rotation. So this is a very lightweight. It's only 20-pound mace, and I do this one for about 2 to 3 sets, and the rep range anywhere from 10 to 12 reps. You can go higher if you want as well. And this one gives you a nice warm up and stretch of your lower and upper back. The second exercise with a Mace Bell is Mace Bell swing into an uppercut. Another great variation if you're going to do this as a warm up, and also warms up your upper body to prepare you for any type of heavy lifting. So it's a 20-pound Mace Bell, and it was anywhere from 14 to 16 reps for this particular exercise. And for sets, it's up to you. Do 2 to 3 sets. You don't need to go super high, because like I said, these two are just pretty much warm-up rounds for this particular workout. The third exercise is going to be just single leg RDLs with 224 kilo kettlebells. It's another one of my favorite exercises that I usually start my workout with, because it's not super heavy, because you don't want to start out heavy. And I usually will do this one for 14 to 16 reps, and it works on your stability as well, because as you can tell, I'm always do barefoot training and I'm on the soft mats, so stability is not easy with doing it on a single leg. So if you don't want to do single leg, you could do double leg. It doesn't matter. It's up to personal preference. Just make this workout your own. The fourth exercise is going to be double kettlebell squat. It's nothing complicated. So it's just from the rack position and just doing double kettlebell squats. For this one, I utilize the slam board. I built this slam board myself. I just got the dimension online and I just made my own slam board, and I've been using this because the slam board allows you to go into the squat deeper, and it's more comfortable without stressing your ankles or your back too much. So if you're having a hard time doing squats or going deep into your squats, I recommend you build or purchase a slam board. There's plenty of manufacturers that make slam boards. So just give it a try, or just put your heels up on a plate and try that as well. But the slam board is a lot easier on your feet if you're gonna do this exercise. So the rep range was anywhere from 8 to 12 reps, and for 4 sets total. The fifth exercise is going to be another one of my favorite exercises for if you're working on your shoulders, and it's a kettlebell Z press. So I start out with the standing position because it's a lot easier to just do it from the standing position and get the kettlebells into the rack position when you're sitting down. Plus it makes it more challenging when you're finishing this exercise, as you'll see. So the rep range was anywhere from 8 to 10 reps. So all you're doing is a kettlebell, double kettlebell clean, and then you get into the seated position, do 8 to 10 reps, and then if you want to, you can attempt to get up, but like I said, don't injure yourself. If you don't want to do the get up, you don't have to. You can just drop the kettlebells, but do this exercise for 4 sets. The sixth exercise is going to be alternating deadlifts into double kettlebell row. So alternating deadlifts is just give you a different option of doing a different type of a deadlift. Like I said, you just got to switch it up so that way you work in the different muscle groups and work in some of these core muscles that you haven't worked before. So you're doing 10 reps of the alternating deadlifts, and then you go right into 10 reps of double kettlebell row. So you're going to be using 224 kilo kettlebells, and you're going to be doing this for 4 sets. And the final exercise is just going to be another stabilizing push-up variation. So if you watched the previous video, you saw how I was doing bottoms up kettlebell push-up. Somebody mentioned that they've tried that in the past and they hurt their thumb doing it. Like I said, you don't need to injure yourself when you're doing some of these exercises. If you're having a difficulty doing this, I would graduate into some of these more complicated exercises. So do all these at your own risk. And for this particular one, I just used a regular bar that I built from my resistance bands. And for this one, like I said, you could definitely face plant yourself on this one. So just be careful if you're going to attempt this. You can just try using any type of a stick or a pole that will hold your body weight. And for this one, as many reps you could do comfortably without injuring yourself. So its rep range was anywhere from like 10 to 12 reps. So it's just very slow and controlled reps for this particular exercise. So yeah, this concludes the workout of the day. I hope you're enjoying all of these. Like I said, do all these at your own risk. Don't need to injure yourself. And if you're having a hard time doing some of these, just do something do a variation of the same exercise that's easier for you. And there's plenty of options in the previous videos that will give you some ideas on how to do these. So I would really appreciate it if you give us some thumbs up, if you would subscribe to the channel. You can also hit us up on Instagram at To The Core Media, To The Core Actual, and Officer 178 for any additional content. And we'll see you on the next one.